Hello viewers and welcome back. Welcome to the fight on God of War. Humanult here. If you're new to the channel, make sure you click the subscribe. This is the end boss fight. I've been going live on it for a few days now since it came out. Finally popped the boss. Here's the footage of it. Enjoy.
This again.
So it's on here. This is an absolute bloodbath, this fight, let me tell you. I absolutely wailed on him at the start with the chains, the chain daggers that I've got. Got him stunned there at the moment. I'm wailing on him. He's really fast, quite magical. I've been trapped in some sort of root system. It's some sort of witchery here at endgame, so breaking free of that is key to getting a few early swings on this particular end boss. His name's Balder. He is actually kind of like, was immortal, and you'd have to see the walkthrough to see exactly how I'm able to kill him. So make sure you subscribe up and check out the walkthrough for all the puzzles and every little boss and every other dark elf and enemy that I've killed is in the footage over there. So give it a good look. It's pretty sick. As is this action here. Okay, so I nearly had him there. I was beating down on him. I've been stuck in this root. The kid's coming over trying to knife me out. The witch is up there trying to stop the fight, I think, by putting us both in roots. Unfortunately, she missed Nikur.
No boy.
We're calling him.
Stop!
So my kid Loki stood there and copped the punch.
No! Atreus! You're bleeding. Breathe, boy. Breathe!
So it's not looking too good for our kid. Arceus his name is, as well as that he's known as Loki. So it's pretty sick. I've upgraded all of his stuff to max pretty much.
Oh, he stabbed
He
him.
can just handle the punch, but as you see here,
I can
I put an arrow in his arrow holder
was the
earlier on
arrow.
in his quiver, and it's actually got thistletoe in it, which has actually poisoned this particular enemy and made them feel again. So they were invulnerable before. We've had to fight them quite a bit in the campaign. I think this is the third time we've actually had to fight them. This time, because of this, because he's hit my kid and copped that particular arrow with thistle on it, he's now able to be beaten. Okay, so he's been swept up by the next tree.
Oh,
There's
whoa.
a huge giant coming out for a peak too, so this is not looking good. Okay, which is summoning all sorts of witchery to stop us here.
What's going on? Is Freya trying to kill us?
No. Do you hear the wind?
So we've been, I think, ripped up inside of that giant's hand. We're now getting moved to try to stop us from fighting Nikur. So we're on the move here at the end game of God of War. I have found other bosses to fight as well along the way. At an end game, it appears that I do need to even fight even more difficult bosses coming up. So please do stay tuned, drop a subscribe. I'll be going up against the wrath of some other even more deadly enemies. But this is the end boss of the story campaign. As you see, it's absolutely epic footage.
No, woman. You cannot. He means to kill you.
So I wasn't really able to cut this one down at all, or short. Here we go.
Where is he? I don't care if he kills me. I will.
So I'm guarding up the kid.
I will
Okay, we're not sure
let him die.
what's going to hit us next. We've been under attack all game, the kid and I. I've had to revive him and everything. So it's been quite the struggle. You'll see that in the live streams. Here he is, he's back. So this is the end boss here. With all sorts of
Got a war
magic
going on with Balder.
that's being used on the battlefield
One
here
of Thor's
behind
brothers.
me. So I'm getting stuck into him again with the
Got the
daggers. The
daggers on
daggers
point.
seem pretty effective. He does switch elements, so I need to keep a lookout for when I'm doing damage and when I'm not here. So I see he's come back with another full bar of health, and he's looking stronger than ever. So yeah, that's all
What's
going on over here on
over
the
at
map.
Myanmar with
Getting
Kratos.
stuck back into him. I managed to block that with the
Kratos
shield.
is stabbed him,
Cancel with the
yeah.
axe and do damage. As you've seen there, I've actually cut him, and he's bleeding, so he's going crazy. He's not happy, so this particular one here is quite strong, as you see. So this end boss is going crazy. He's got a giant working for him as well. getting stuck into him here at the moment with the whip again. I'm calling it the whip, but it is actually the daggers. They're on chains. But it's a pretty cool weapon upgrade in this game that they've got. Just slashing it at him there, trying to take him out. He's taking an absolute beating over there. So I think I've hit him at least 50 times already. Not counting or anything, but I've been absolutely massacring him with this particular chain daggers approach. So I love this one in God of War 3, and they did bring it back. It's on out here. His kick bit, it does massive damage whenever he touches me. So I'm absolutely railing on him here, blocking with the shield, trying to get him back. He's a pretty tough boulder. It is pretty scarce to come by actual health in this game. This was live when I did this. I did do a first pop, so check out the action here. And if you want to know more about how I popped him and more of the story and the rest of it, do pop on over and check out the walkthrough. It only took me 7 to complete the story, so some of them are quite large, but I'm getting stuck back into him here with the whips on the daggers now. Shooting him in the face, cut into him again there with that one, and throwing him into the wall. Okay. So the giant's not happy at all. He's actually pleased down and stopped me. Started pushing me back. Okay, so it's not easy. I'm having to pull this particular giant's hammer that he's got in his hand up to get Loki to get a shot on the particular power with them both. So I had to control the bow and arrow there as well as pull the rock up. So timing that one with square is important if you're looking at a strategy to beat this end boss at the end of the game here. It's not easy. Okay, we think we've taken him out here, but we haven't. He's back. He's even stronger than ever. Okay, so he's actually glowing orange and black, and he's the same color as that giant up there. He's got some sort of magic coming out of him, and even more fiends to kill here, working for him, trying to slow me down. So luckily I did get some health. Okay, so I have got a little bit of health at least. He hasn't come back with full health this time. He is actually taking damage, so he's got a little over half a bar of health left. Going in, he's fully magicked up. I can't even hit him with this. Okay, so I'm going to have to change weapons. Okay, I'll go at him with the bare fist, one of the two, but I think the axe will work good. So getting this one off my back here, throwing him down.
Check it out.
Okay, getting my kid Loki there to launch the arrows at him while I hit him with the axe. I see the axe is doing damage, so I'm liking the axe. I'm looking for my timing here. He is quite difficult to get close to.
Yep, that gets him.
Maximum health upgrade.
That gets him in this state.
Going at him here, railing on him with the axe. Your man Altier, absolutely beasting that. Okay, so make sure you drop us a big like on this one. Leave any comments if you're wondering how I did it. Going sick with the axe. So this is fully upgraded, this particular axe, and I'm absolutely destroying this particular enemy at the moment. I've got him under half a bar health. I'm still just sitting over half a bar myself. He's launching fireballs at me. It's all going on over here. Okay, I've got the axe going crazy into his face there again. Okay, I think I've hit him a couple of 100 times at least now. Not that I'm counting anything, but I mean, don't hold me to it, but I think I've hit him quite a bit, and I'm sure you'll agree with that. As he drops more things down here at me at the moment, I've only got half a bar of health. So he's struggling with his health as well. I'm after him harder than anything. Yeah. Every time I'm wailing on him, I'm dropping his health. I've gone full Spartan Fury on him.
Rage does nothing on him.
It didn't do anything to his health because it was the same element, so that was very unfortunate. So I've had to get that one off my back and get the axe out for him again. So the axe should do damage. And it has started doing damage already. Look at that, it's absolutely smashed him into the wall and torn part of his arm off almost. So I'm running in here, and I think I'm going to get stopped again. The giant doesn't like it. He's put some sort of knife in the ground near me, creating an earthquake basically. Okay, that guy's jumped on there, so that is the end boss that I'm chasing up, this particular blade looking thing that's dropped out of this giant in the sky. As Kratos here in God of War on the PlayStation 4, your man Altier grabs the kid. All in one shot, one go live earlier. You can check the footage if you don't believe me. Okay, it was an absolute struggle and a half. So I've arrowed him here as Arceus, and I'm running in. with Kratos to try and butcher him up. He's gotten the upper mount on me. It's not looking good. I've got to remember the buttons that I used last time against him when he did this. It's not giving me any hints. Okay, it's pretty tough, this particular section. I'm taking a lot of damage from these haymaker-like strikes he's launching at me. So I've worked it out. I've got to side swipe and then counter. Okay, so using that method I've managed to gain upper mount, only momentarily. We're having a good bloodbath here of combo counters. So getting the kid here with the arrow, it automatically adjusts me to this. I've got to shoot him here. I had to time that and get him. So Arceus has got another one in for me there as I picked him up and started choking him here. So I'm going to try and break his neck, I think. But we've jumped anyway to get a couple of quick shots in before we get interrupted. So Arceus
what a shot.
is little Loki is absolutely menace in this game. So I've got him down here now. Okay, we're still having a rumble on the ground. It's a mount, be mounted, up and down thing. My kid's in here with the bow and arrow, choking him now as well. I'm getting stuck into him. Starting to choke here at the moment, trying to get him off my kid while getting up, okay? It's a pretty much absolute epic struggle. The Giant's absolutely dumbfounded looking on over there, not sure what to think about this whole thing. Okay, it is the end boss battle. I'm going Spartan Rage here to get out of this, so I've managed to time it and pull it out. I've jumped in and just started going crazy on him, man. Okay, so I've thrown him down here over the side of this arena, jumped in, shielded off a fireball, and started punching him with the shield there. So I'm running in now with the fist. Okay, I think I'll get out a weapon here in a sec. I'm not sure which element he is, so I'm just assessing that he's got fire. Okay, so that means I can actually pull out the
him in
axe.
Spartan Rage.
So I'll probably pull out the axe once I get into it here, I'd say. Okay, but the fists are doing pretty good. As you see, they do damage to any element. Okay, so yeah, just realising that the axe is the go. It's starting to get that out onto him. Okay, he's taking massive damage from that. I've got him down under a quarter of a bar of health here. He's running around, trying to power up on me. It's pretty hectic. Okay, I've got a lot of health that I've managed to pick up off the ground as I've been dropping the axes into him here. So just winding up with some huge whole button heavy attacks on him as I just wave the axe around in his face, annihilating this particular end boss that they've served up for me in God of War. So absolutely ballistic action. I thought I'd bring it to you so you can check it out. Okay, if you do want to see more, as I said, make sure you check out all the walkthroughs. It's the whole story over there. It's pretty sick. This was probably one of my favourite, more memorable moments of the story mode campaign, as I just absolutely wind this dagger up on this end boss. You can see he's not messing around. He takes an absolute beating. I'm literally breaking that thing across his chest and he is not dying. I think I've hit him about 300 times at least now, and he's just not even budging from it. So I've got him down to 2 bars of health. That said, as he comes in and just starts smashing me with low health, so he seems to be powering up. I see a bit of health on the ground and stuff. I'm starting to try to get to it, but he's actually unstoppably getting through the block and that, so I'm having to rally up on him, going for that health. He's grabbed me again and uppercutted me. Now I nearly died here, so I had to be real careful. So using the double daggers, I've actually got him down here. It's a full slugfest between Arceus, Loki, Kratos, and the end boss here. As I jump on top of him, mount him, and give him a quick 10 to the face, that's for sure. It's an absolute bloodbath down there. It's a disgrace. You've never seen anything like it. As I give him about 30 to the face, on top of the 300 I've already given him, and he's still not even dead over there. It's absolutely ridiculous, this end boss fight here. As the Giant comes in to stop me by launching hail at me, it's absolutely epic material. Okay, so you man ulti, yeah, I'm not messing around. I've actually done the unstoppable, called out the serpent, bitten the head off the particular Giant that was harassing me the whole battle, and nearly taken out this particular enemy. So here he is, he's been launched down in the same avalanche as me. I've jumped on top of him again. Okay, I was debating over what to do here. absolutely epic. I'm not sure why Kratos doesn't finish him here. There's a bit of a cutscene. I can't actually hit him here.
You will not come for us again. You will not touch her.
I don't need your protection.
This was some terrific action, I'm sure you'll agree. Make sure you go over and check out all of my other videos I've been uploading, not even on this title, but other games as well. Okay, I do cover quite a few. Make sure you drop us a big subscribe. This was quite an epic achievement, I'm sure you'll agree. Getting through this game after a couple of days, I've unlocked the end bosses sort of thing now that you need. Top armor, they're pretty much loot caves, they're completely separate to the story. So I'll be sure to show you the loot caves in the game and how to make access to them and what my best approach would be later as well. So now I'm at end game. It's pretty sick. Okay, this particular guy is pretty much getting up here after taking about 350 hits, I reckon. So I'm pretty amazed that he's able to walk. I've absolutely smashed the axe around his face, battered him, beaten him. We've beaten each other up hardcore. One of the most epic boss fights I've ever encountered in a game. He's got the most amount of health I've ever seen. Okay, and an absolute bloodbath, but he's still having a go at this girl. Okay, so this girl here is literally his mum or something like that in the story, but you'd have to tune into the walkthrough to really understand it all. At the moment though, they're having a little bit of a fight. Okay, they're not too happy about what's happening.
Will make you whole. If seeing me dead will make things right, I won't stop.
So a bit of story there for us, okay. It is a cutscene. I've actually killed him already, basically, but look, he just doesn't realise it yet until he goes
crazy how many punches he
back
just
to his old ways here. So he tried to
Still
give the
okay.
end boss a chance, but he's just trying to choke his mum and stuff. I know Kratos isn't going to deal with this because I did just do it live earlier on this morning. Smashed through the whole game. I've got the whole walkthrough up already. Look, it's pretty sick. As he strangles his mum, Kratos just comes in here, grabs him by the throat, and just says enough's enough.
The Sygolians
In other words here,
must be better than this.
and snaps his neck. So that is the end boss of the game, dead there. I did just have to go and scatter some ashes after this particular scene, so if you want to see that, as I said, do log in and check it out on YouTube only. Your man Altier signing out.